My name is Taylor Faulkner. I'm an artist here in Charleston, South Carolina. My studio is at the wonderful Redux Contemporary Art Center. Y'all need to go if you haven't, but I'm sure y'all have because you're great. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I get to work alongside like 40 plus artists. It's pretty wild, like just being inspired, being able to create in a space that's open and accepting and just really lovely. I'm just like blown away every day getting to go work at Redux. I work in a lot of different mediums, as Alba said. Love to draw soft pastels, but I like to take it a step further and just keep pushing myself. Like, I've really gotten into screen printing over the past year and kind of can't stop. But when I do stop and I go back to a different medium, I feel like I'm expanding on that medium. I'm finding things that I didn't know I could do before in that medium. And that's led me to work with other artists. Like, I am blown away by the art community here. It's just beautiful. I've met so many amazing people that have become my friends, and I couldn't be more thankful for them. Just being able to put shows on with each other, going into each other's spaces and working towards big ass shows, and it's just really fun. Like, I've lived in other places and I've never felt this type of community before in the art world, like being able to talk through different mediums without fear of, I don't know, shit, what are you using to thin your oils or whatever? I don't know, it's like weird sometimes, but this is like a really fun place to just talk shop. It's made me go bigger. Doing murals throughout the community has been a blast. If you can do a wall, do a wall. I do a lot of kind of creatures, people. I'd like to try to tell stories through my art. If you see, like, this little guy, who's to say? You get to make up the story, and I think that's really fun. Like, I see these characters, these images in my head, and I have to get it out. Like, that's all I can say. I've only ever known art. Like, that's been the thing that's just fed my soul, and it's what's brought me up here. Like, not being afraid to share what I do with people, and this community couldn't be better to share with. And so, yeah, I like to create weird stories, and that's just like what I do. I'm trying to figure out how to tell stories better as well, like trying to get into sculpting, like 3D. I feel like it just keeps building on what I have to say, and sometimes I don't even know what I have to say, so, but I just have to do it. And so that leads me to, the art of storytelling, like where does it come from? And that's something that I want to explore more of. I feel like stories come from, your mom, like your friends, they're telling you stories, and I really, really want to write a children's book someday. So that's kind of what PechaKucha like allowed me to kind of figure out more on that. So I'm like really excited to tell you a story here in a little while, if you don't mind. But yeah, so creatures, they're us, like we're creatures. We're a bunch of weirdos. You guys are them. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. Look at you guys. You guys look awesome. So yeah, I am about to tell you a little story about my childhood. So this story is a true one, and then a not so true one. Basically, it begins in Tacoma, Washington, where I'm from, but this is before my little sister even existed. I love you, Anna. And yeah, this is me, a Northwest kid, and my parents decided to take me to Hawaii. I guess they just really wanted to go to Hawaii with a 3-year-old. Good call, I think. And so, yeah, something about the Northwest is like super, it's not nice sand, it's driftwood. And so I got to experience the Hawaii sand, and boy, did I love it. I got to roll around in it. I got to figure out that it would stick on my body. Like, how crazy is that? I would just be one with the ghost crabs and like have no idea that like little monsters are watching me as I'm doing this. Like, jump in the water, get out, roll in the sand, be one with the ghost crabs. And then, I'm wearing this beautiful gown of sand, and I see these tourists, and I decide to crawl to them slowly. They have no idea. They're enjoying their day. Just me and the ghost crab crawling so slowly. And then, boom, rar, yikes, shoots, oh no, their day is ruined. I'm the sand monster, we're all the sand monster. And man, were they bummed. Were my parents bummed. But you know who was not bummed? The sea monsters. They saw me, and they want me to join them. And so this is kind of where I want my story to go. Thanks for letting me share a little bit with you. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And one more thing, we got Redux Open Studios, September 28th. Come check it out, it's awesome. Thanks, guys.